Are we ready? Are we live?
Clap down there.
Nah, he was still fucking with the computer. I seen that.
No, once you clap, you laugh.
Oh shit. Hey, hey, welcome to Creative Noise. This is the Williest.
Brother, welcome to the party.
I don't know what kind of gun that was, but that was a big one.
I don't know.
That was an icky head straight up the
I think that was probably. Yo, there's something wrong with all y'all.
Hey, bro, do we got the two angles still? Oh, you got Dub?
No, the other camera's not set up right now.
Oh shit. All right.
We ain't even got the. They're the extender, but nope.
Cool.
Is it too late?
Yeah, well,
It's already live.
Yeah, it's live.
Yeah. So welcome to the Creative Noise. This is the Williest, and this is Porch Trapping episode 80.
We 20 away from the 100, bitch. Baby.
Yeah, I know. Random people tuning in talking about it late as fuck.
It late in the motherfucker. Hey, just know we gonna start being y'all late night show. I'm lying like a motherfucker, but we did late night tonight, okay?
We also just came from this fire ass motherfucking interview.
Yes, we did.
Fire.
Mila.
Everybody, welcome to the show. Papa Smoke came back and he said, "What's up?"
Stop it. But anyway, yeah. So we had a fire ass interview today. We it was with Jamila down at Creative Creations, right?
Yes.
Yep.
It was dope as hell. It's on our page. It will be up on the streaming tomorrow. It's also gonna be on YouTube tomorrow. And make sure you tune in, share. She's a local small business down in Wilkinsburg, and she has a lot of 713. It's seven. It pops up as it says 730 and 713.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It either way, it's 713 or 730 Ross
Somewhere
Avenue.
around there.
Yeah.
You'll find it.
You'll find it.
It could be 1738.
It's definitely not that.
Yeah, no, you'll end up somewhere you
You just
probably
confused the fuck out of everybody trying to
Everybody.
figure it out.
Everybody.
They was working so hard to get these numbers down, and you fucked it all up.
730 Ross Avenue down at Wilkinsburg is 15221. You can go down there, support the local business. She actually does custom creations also. So if you need shirts done, she does upholstery. So if you need anything tighten back up or something creatively done, that's a person to go to.
Yeah. What's up, Tanika
Yeah.
and Tanika? Like, if you need like tailoring done, male, female, she's there down there. If you have a daughter who is misguided, like not trying to be funny. Like
I was making sure
like-
you saying it right.
Yeah.
If you have like a
you be tripping,
misguided daughter,
you
like,
be tripping.
Sometimes.
You can drop her off down there and be, get mentored by somebody who, one, she's a seamstress. So women need to, she said, women need to learn how to sew.
But yeah,
because-
talk to her first before you just start dropping your kids off.
Yeah, there ain't no daycare.
Nah, you can drop them kids down there. You
Don't-
gotta drop them off at your grandma's and walk away. So.
Don't. Bro.
Am I lying?
Yes, bro. I'm not gonna be a part of this shit.
Shout out to the Hey Demu podcast. They in the
Yeah.
building. That's the Aussie fam. That's another one. But yeah, them guys go on our time Sunday,
Yep.
8 o'clock.
Yep.
And they're about to reach 100, so they're gonna go down to one show.
Oh really?
Yeah, she said as soon as they reach 100 shows, they're gonna drop down to one show a week.
Nice. I mean,
Word.
that mean they picking up on what they doing. Anthony, I ain't forget about you. I still got to look into the address thing for sending to you guys for the shirts. I have to still look into that. I'm not too sure. It's weird.
What, to
trying
Australia?
Yeah, to send it to Australia.
Just put it in a kangaroo pouch.
I don't think that's how that works, bro.
Why?
I don't think that's how that works.
This ain't Kangaroo Jack.
Shit, give it a shot.
Hey, you at the zoo. Go ahead and drop this off.
Either that, or you gonna find a dude out there boxing with a kangaroo over a shirt.
Just walk around yelling at a kangaroo. Antonika! you know Antonika? No, the one with the hugs.
He's hilarious.
Yo, just bad.
He's hilarious. Yeah. So today we're gonna be talking about this Will and Jada
situation.
We ain't even gonna avoid this. We gonna talk about this.
We going
I
balls deep like August. Hey,
I-
on some real shit, I seen that nigga's dick pic.
Gay?
I feel bad for Will. There's no coming back. There ain't no movie he can make that say my dick is bigger than yours. It must have been cold that night, nigga.
Bro,
Wait,
you're wild.
it was dick in the draw, so it wasn't like the full hammerhead. So it was like the nigga.
Bro, why are we still talking about this?
I'm not. He's talking about this.
I just want to say,
Anthony said, "Look out, Will. She gonna battle you."
No, she said I love Will and Jada. Look out, Chris. I'ma battle you. I ain't got nothing to do with this. What?
Bro, I don't.
How do we?
just move past that?
Yeah. Anyway, so I guess the one thing we could talk about, the like first thing first with that. Do you think Jada was wrong?
I think. So.
I don't know. There's too many people to give a fuck. First of all,
That's right.
Bro, you can't act like this and we gonna talk about it.
This is me talking about it. Fuck. First, you gotta get that across first. Yeah, I mean, and
That's what goes on in their building.
yeah, but
What?
I don't, bro. At the end of the day, if they both look me in the eyes and say we good, y'all good, bro.
These are facts.
Then they went on. They decided, hey, people keep talking about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, they said, look, we wasn't together at the time. She was dealing with something. Maybe Will's bitches just know how to shut the fuck up. Cause there's nobody that's gonna convince me that they felt like they broke up and their marriage was damn near ending. You gonna tell me Will was like,
Do you
no?
well, they also.
do you think August had a
No,
do you-
bitches.
Do you think August had a platform to actually speak on it because he has been in a position of limelight?
August?
Because if he was nobody talking about it, nobody would believe him.
yeah, unless he had all them pictures she posted on social
Which is
media.
foul as fuck.
But
She had pictures of the dude she was fucking with, all with Will and the kids, and
yeah, but like you said, they was
this is like stepdad and
yeah, but they was
101, huh?
they was all
fucking.
mingling.
Technically, they all fucking.
Niggas, y'all
Yeah.
niggas don't take shit serious, right?
I'm sorry.
We gonna run a train on this.
Coming this summer, Will Smith and Little Man 2.
Bro, I'm not gonna keep doing this with y'all.
It wasn't me.
that nigga CGI'd his dick. You gotta make it look bigger than what it was.
So
7 pounds of.
Bro. Bro.
either that is called MIB. Make it black.
Make it bigger. Bro.
What the?
Y'all gotta relax, bro. How are we gonna get through this subject? How are we gonna get through this subject?
Your jokes is just gonna.
I'm trying to be there.
I'll be an adult.
No, you're not.
You're definitely not.
I don't
Listen,
believe you,
summer ain't
motherfucker.
over. It's August still gotta.
He came already.
Yeah. Okay.
The jokes is gonna keep flying.
They are. This is a setup.
Hey,
It-
It is.
this nigga Will took all the calendars in the house and ripped out August.
so we either got 2 Julys or 2 Septembers.
There's 2 Leo seasons.
Bro. Yeah, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with y'all.
This nigga canceled the whole zodiac.
I apologize. I'm just here so I don't get fired.
I understand. Cause yeah, I mean the jokes are there. Like
Yeah. So, but I did hear.
that's what, and that's my. A lot of people are taking all these jokes and applying it seriously.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the problem.
That's true.
People are going in and enjoying the situation,
Yeah,
but then there's other people just taking all these jokes
and being
and
serious.
all the bullshit and going in their relationship talking about
Bitch, you got an August in your life?
yeah. But you know who this is really bad for? This whole situation.
Who?
It's bad for motherfuckers who have best friends of the opposite sex.
Oh no, these are facts.
Cause
These are facts.
this is terrible for them. Cause they said it themselves. Hey, he came in our family. Everybody was friends. She's like, yeah, we became friends. We became best friends. And as soon as that nigga Will stepped out the door,
I heard that that his son introduced him to her, right?
he swooped in. He got that coochie swooped in.
So
Bro.
moist.
Bro,
You like them
He got that
candles.
coochie. He got that coochie. That Jada coochie.
bro. So the question
Low down
is,
dirty
so
shit.
do they said that his son introduced August to Jada.
Yeah.
Now there's levels to I think that's fucked up.
Listen,
How, bro?
he had that plan already set in motion.
Cause my look at it, look.
That's what I'm saying. This is what's fucked up because now people see what happened.
Well,
And they're like, and then-
was it August's plan?
That's what I'm saying. And now, no matter what nobody says, people, like I said, people are applying what happened to them to their
You
life.
seen Jada Low Down Dirty Shit?
See? Bro, it's all, like I said, it's all a joke to everybody, bro. But this happened to these people. They are really dealing with this shit. But to everybody else, it's a joke, bro. And it's a big public joke because it's Will and Jada, bro.
I think it's a joke because it's a woman. Now the reverse.
One,
is
yeah,
flipped.
that's facts.
Now if it was flipped,
Because
like,
Jada and a lot of dudes is using this talking about. Well, one, I think a lot of dudes is probably feeling now they really can't trust their woman because they know damn well they ain't no Will Smith.
Because you know what it's
So it's
because
like-
you don't hear a lot about Will Smith when it comes to outside of movie life.
Yeah,
You really don't. Like, and now at the end of the day, I also don't do my research. And I'm not fucking Googling Will Smith on his daily life. But when he created a platform of social media for himself, he was doing shit to experience life.
yeah,
He was doing like jumping out of the planes and
Yeah.
traveling to, like, he's traveling to places that he wanted to travel to, not
Yeah.
because he was working. So that's the only experience you really got to see him in his real life. And I don't know if he's that type of private person, but I highly doubt he would put himself in a position to expose his family's lifestyle to the world
Yeah.
in that sense.
and bro, like I said, bro, there's nobody to convince me that Will wasn't getting jiggy with it, bro.
Are you talking about like outside of the marriage?
Like during that moment when I guess they were
All fucking. I mean, you know what
they
I mean.
weren't
They were all
together,
fucking-
bro.
They were
The
all.
moment when they, according to them, they weren't together.
Yes.
So
they were together. There was no divorce, so you were together. You could,
fuck your semantics.
That
Like I said,
that ain't a semantic. You go down.
that is a semantic.
You, all right,
Bro,
Put it. All right, put it
Fuck
this
what
way.
you're talking about.
I can
Fuck
tell-
all the bullshit.
I can
Fuck
tell
what
you.
you're saying.
It's
Fuck what you're talking
It's
about.
a olive.
I don't. Fuck what you're talking
They
about.
could technically get money off of her.
Well, actually,
Bro, we're not-
hold on, bro. They actually have documentation to show that you two have agreed to be separated. They actually have that, and you're still married. They actually have documentation for that. Now,
I'm talking about them.
Yeah, my point is, fuck.
I'm just saying though. I
Bro,
know what I'm saying though. That
fuck
you
the
can do that.
legality of the situation.
All right,
I'm
nigga.
t-
First of all, you ain't gonna
What,
keep cussing.
what you gonna do? That's what I'm.
We will tear this whole. We will tear this whole goddamn shop
We
down.
gonna really create some noise.
First of all,
Nobody coming to see you first.
that's number one.
I heard that through the headphones.
Apparently, he banged Margot Robbie. Who?
Margot Robbie.
Who's that?
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Yeah.
I guess he had a dead shot with her.
You-
Ah,
That was smooth.
he made that happen.
He did. He did. I never heard about it,
I doubt it.
Well, there's a rumor of him fucking every female actress he works
bro.
with.
They keep saying that he's fucking dudes. Okay,
He's probably
That's
fucking
why, like-
August too.
That's what that's what I said. We gonna run a train on it.
you know
Bro.
what? I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I really, I hate now. I hate how we speculate that type of lifestyle on somebody just because they're famous.
Bro, I speculate that lifetime on regular motherfuckers.
Oh, shit.
Cause
I don't think about anybody sexual. I don't give a fuck.
I fuck
yeah,
that
I-
chick.
But-
bro.
But my thing is like the only reason why I say that because they say that people do certain actions to be famous, if that makes sense. Like this whole every famous person right now stealing kids shit.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
No,
The human trafficking shit.
human trafficking is all part of the. Bro, we not doing this right.
I know, but I'm not gonna speak.
Does
on it right
anybody
now.
know when you scroll,
And
fact checkers sits under their comments? Like if you say something like completely wrong, especially like COVID, one, you'll get banned for COVID. But if you say certain shit and
So you just
scroll,
gonna say it twice?
you'll see fact checker right under it. Like if the story becomes big enough, fact checker will sit right under it and they'll say it's not true.
Mm-hmm. And I actually looked up. You ever see the post by Daily Mail?
No.
There's a
Who's that post by Daily Mail?
not, but it's like a
What the fuck post are you talking about, bro?
it's like a news
Yeah,
propaganda.
I know what Daily Mail is.
Yeah, but I looked
What
up.
post are you talking about specifically?
They have a bunch of shit.
Oh, you just talking about their platform?
Yeah, platform period. And when you look up research on their shit, it shows that they said that their sources have been fact checked to be inaccurate a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'd be like one of them things like, all right, people keep sharing this shit. Now this is how so much shit gets weight behind it, and it's false.
Yeah.
So when we
But-
doing fact checks and shit,
My thing is,
they choose what they want to fact check.
yeah, it's bro. Everything is fucking agenda based, bro.
I know everybody has this. There's a new Trump shit going around. They said him, well, it's old, but it's the one talking about him saying he's taking money away from the Meals on Wheels. I
Right.
do legitly made a false article and everybody's running with it. And then this one like that's peaked that the fact checker was sitting under it. It went on the fact checker thing and it was like no. They even gave the dude's name. He made it up as a form of satire. Like people don't even go past the click part. They literally just keep sharing shit.
It's crazy that people can make satire of things that are given. But anyway, back to the August thing. Is this still July?
I guess.
It's gonna be a long summer for Will.
I mean,
But I
Could you
don't
imagine
know.
somebody asking him
Bro.
on some trolling shit? Hey, what month is it?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
He probably
but
punching in the face.
bro, who's really?
It's August.
Yeah, but y'all assume motherfuckers is trying well.
No.
Like,
If
Bro,
you
I
was his
put-
friend, you would.
bro, I don't. Bro, that's his wife, bro. No, I'm not.
What?
That's his wife, bro.
You just
What-
said they were separated.
Now it's his wife. Is nobody paying attention what the fuck is going on?
I heard.
Is anybody paying attention?
Oh, so we
to this
we can't joke about the time when you wasn't his wife.
shit? No, no, bro. No, no. There's no. Cause I want to say,
give yourself an echo.
I want to say something else, but no.
They call it research, but it's just some stupid meme their yoga teacher shared. Their yoga teacher probably jerks off all day in their parents' basement. Okay.
I'd jerk her off in my own back.
What?
That basement.
Where, what?
I'm.
Oh, my
what?
goodness.
Yep, sure. I
I
guess.
mean, I got hand sanitizer. for y'all.
Anyway,
What the fuck?
Anyway, so now in August's stance of this whole situation, would you consider that he was wrong for what he did,
No.
or did he have every right to speak on it how he felt?
He fucked her.
He can. Yeah, he can say whatever the fuck he want. What happened, happened.
Yeah,
Jada's wrong in this whole thing. No matter
Nope.
what nobody says,
No.
Will's just a
No.
simp.
No.
So
No. No. No.
hey,
No.
hey,
No.
explain to me why they're not wrong.
Bro. All right. Take a simple life, bro.
mm-hmm.
Look, you're in a serious relationship, whatever the fuck it may be. Y'all feel like this shit's over. Motherfuckers is out, moved out, all the extra shit. Y'all just ain't do no fucking paperwork. You just left. Shit's over. Y'all decided the shit was over.
Just move on.
How long you waiting, bro?
To that paperwork sign.
He ain't wait that long.
Bullshit. You not even waiting till you leave. Shut the fuck up.
That's a fucking lie.
What? What just happened?
This nigga, bro, Fuck what you're talking about. How long you're waiting until
I
the
guess-
paperwork's signed?
Well,
Yeah.
well, hold on.
So if you separate from somebody for a
August
3
was
months.
a real nigga move. Let me just say that.
he was there.
he was,
Like,
he was in the guest
baby,
house.
You okay? I
he
got
might
you.
have been.
I think
They got like 3 guest houses on that property.
you smuggling niggas.
No.
I think I guess it really depends on how that situation fell apart though.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
if you want like mutual
everybody-
shit,
and
like
that's
some like how they were, I can
they
understand why.
clearly said they separated amicably.
Yes.
I don't know why they use that word because now I got to say it and I don't like it.
Hey, yo, this nigga Anthony, dog.
But yeah, I mean, they say they separated amicably.
They didn't.
Oh no,
Bro,
I just read it.
you
He said Will kicked her out. He got tired of her calling him Tupac when they were having sex. Dear Lord.
Will kept going.
Thug passion.
Will kept going. Jada, how do you want it? She was like, how does it feel?
Bro.
She get on top and be like, my ambition is a rap.
I'm trying to keep it together, okay?
this is your peoples, bro.
You just gonna pawn them on me? I think
Yeah, this bro. My whole thing is
like I said,
Bro,
I guess it
I
depends
get-
on the situation how you separate.
yeah, and it don't, bro. My thing is, I don't like I said, bro. I wasn't there. If they tell me they wasn't together, okay.
Yeah.
Me going, yes, the fuck you were.
Would you swoop
First of all, who is that helping? Why does that matter? If a motherfucker's telling me we wasn't together, oh, alright.
in? Would you swoop in?
What?
He asked him, would you have been August?
I would never be August. 'Cause first of all, if I was in that situation, y'all niggas wouldn't even know.
Can't argue with
I
that.
can't argue with that. What am I supposed to say to that?
Like them shoes you got
Niggas
on.
niggas be talking about why the fuck you always going all the way out there? Say how you? Who's paying for
Who
these
got nigga
plane
come-
tickets?
Who that nigga in private?
Who is paying for these plane tickets? This is ridiculous.
That nigga out there every other weekend, man.
You know, I had made that comparison, and I was telling, and I was talking. You know, everybody was talking about it a lot, and I was like, August he's not doing anything different than any woman or female that has
Like Superhit.
yes, that has literally spoke on it in this manner.
Yeah.
Now, his standpoint, he wasn't doing it to express to Will,
yeah.
like how a lot of some of these, like I saw some females are expressing to.
It wasn't like, well, I don't know.
Either
bro,
way, it's
'cause-
still the same situation.
No, my thing is, it all came out conveniently around the same time as his album did.
He had an album come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Wow.
that's why he was on lip service, bro.
Now
It-
that
it
makes
was
me
like a,
now that makes me wonder, did he pay Will and Jada?
It was like a.
Mm.
I
Alright.
thought it was on like a.
I don't.
like a documentary. His.
They said they paid for beef.
thing or whatever.
Well, he was. It was an interview with Angela Lee, so I assumed it was lip service.
Yeah. I didn't see his part.
It was lip service.
Okay, I'm about to say because I didn't even know Angelique was still even doing her lip service still at this moment.
Don't nobody watch that.
Not
bullshit.
saying it like that. I just
You-
realized
you
how
are.
that's
Because of the COVID.
yeah, because of the COVID shit. Because they weren't even doing it with the Breakfast Club. So
Yeah, they was doing it from home.
yeah. So I didn't know if that was still was even going on. But I think with the August situation, I think it's hard for me to sit here and say that he should have been on some
On some nigga shit.
No, because
like really direct with her type shit. But I know she wasn't putting
Bro.
herself in position to listen.
My thing is, bro. At the end of the day, either he was a rebound or a sad piece, and he didn't like his lane.
You know, I guess you know what? I guess you know what would make the big difference is if
His dick.
if certain talks were established before it got to the point where it was at. Like if she expressed to him like, look, we're just here. I'm just here for me to be able to get a peace of mind. I'm not here to create nothing out of our situation. You get what I mean? Like if certain talks happen, like
bro, but you act like the thing is everything is people are more out. Roles are reversed right now.
in whose world? Talking about with this situation.
Yeah, with this situation,
Yeah.
roles are reversed right now.
Yes.
So I know for a fact there have been men who have told women before anything happened, they broke it down. Look, I'm not looking for no relationship. I'm not doing this. I'm just here for him. Yeah,
Well, thank you, ma'am.
2 years later, bitches on the phone like, "Fuck you, you ain't shit. How you gonna do me like this?"
Or they're
Yeah, I
pregnant.
mean,
Hell yeah.
So who's to say this conversation didn't happen?
Well, you also know why? Because people say that, and then they start doing relationship shit.
So
But what I'm saying though,
So?
you create that narrative, bro. You can't say that. You can't.
Yes,
you can't
you
say,
can.
bro. You
Yes,
can't say,
you can.
bro. You can't say I'm only going. I'm not here for a relationship. You want to go on a date?
bro, you can tell I'm not here for a relationship,
I'm just saying because if when you do that,
and motherfuckers consider shit you doing a date.
you're creating a monster. You ain't keeping. You ain't
Bro.
keeping word. You're not keeping your word. That's what I'm saying though.
No,
Like,
yeah, says
We
who?
just hanging out.
Says who, bro? Says who, bro?
She got to pay her own.
Nah,
for her own food.
I'm
We
not.
just hanging
I'm not
out.
having it.
man, she was sunning him.
I'm not. Yes,
That's a fact.
bro. That was. She was in the majors. He was in the minors.
He got that call up.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't know what to do. Shit happened. Yeah, I mean, cause bro,
Sean said you are speculating on conversations they should have had
Yeah.
that none of us were there for. Who
Yeah.
the fuck knows what conversations they had beyond what they tell us?
yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah. Man, I'm gonna blame the delay because I said that.
Well, let's see what time he said it.
I was like I said, I wasn't there. But
I think. Well, you know we're not
Bro.
going to get the whole truth in public.
either way, it
Never.
doesn't matter, bro. That's what I'm saying. People are too invested in this shit. And one, I don't think people are really that invested. The shit, people just, it's easy to find jokes in the situation, and people are
It's COVID time.
people are going at it because it's easy to find jokes in the situation.
I think people are more serious on the strength that because this shit really happens, and nobody takes marriage serious.
And also because of the two people they are also.
Yeah.
If I'm just saying, if this was Cardi B and Offset,
Nah, they already ran him through the ringer.
no, you ain't understand what I'm saying though. If this is Cardi B and Offset, it wouldn't be at this level of who they are because Jada and Will have spoken a lot on relationships and just being being
Deep
how can
bonded.
yes with other humans and a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So their standpoint of life is completely they're very vocal on staying very stern on who you are in life. You know what I mean? Like they put themselves in that position to talk about life and express it in a certain manner. Compared to it being if it was somebody else that wasn't them, it gets looked at differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. It's like they've been saying this shit forever, bro.
Who?
Will and Jada.
About them being open?
Not
They
not
never
them.
A lot of
were
people
open.
been saying that too, though.
No,
Like
For
no,
years.
people been saying they've been open, but they've been saying in interviews like, listen, we came to a point where we decided we needed to make ourselves happy, but in order to be in this relationship.
I do remember him saying that. I
You-
do remember.
This
him
is
saying
when the quote unquote breakup happened.
that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he went his way, she went her way. Yeah, I mean, I guess she went with her way in August. And
You mean August went his way and
oh, I guess.
I
yeah, man.
apologize.
When she met August, you know what? Anyway,
She
yeah,
said
I mean,
she said Chris move the number up on the sign.
and that's my thing. They decided to go their own ways. Correct. And
What?
apparently, this is the. Oh, you just read a comment?
Yes.
Oh shit.
He said, I think it's great for relationships. I cheated on my wife once, and now I feel better about it.
Oh, I hope she's not in his comments because now.
Sean.
Tanika.
Oh no.
I watch this show avidly.
Oh no.
Yeah,
that's my thing. Yeah, I mean they keep saying it. They've been
Yeah.
saying this for years, and now they're opening up about the August situation because he spoke on it.
Yeah.
People keep saying Will got cheated on.
Do you
And
think?
everybody finds this shit pure entertainment?
Do you think that Will and Jada had this conversation before they had not had to, but before they addressed it to the public? Because
Yeah, they specifically said they did not speak on it specifically so they could do it at the Red Table Talk. Anybody that said, Will's people said this or Jada's people said this, they
It was
didn't-
false.
That shit was farther.
yeah,
So,
Now everybody knows this
Hey.
shit happened years ago, right?
yeah,
what?
Like
the
whole
August
shit.
situation.
Yeah,
It was
I remember.
like 4 years ago.
I remember seeing articles about them helping August because August Alsina was dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was sick as hell.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was like something
And
with
that's
his liver
another
or kidney
yeah,
or
that's
something
another
like
because
that.
he was on them drugs heavy.
Yeah, them pills and
But
shit.
yeah, that's another thing that like a lot of people are fucked up about because they're like, oh, Jada took advantage of him. He was sick, and yeah, I mean he wasn't in the right mind state. But according to their timeline, yeah, I mean August came into the family's life. He was sick. They got him together. I mean after August got his shit together, that's when Will and Jada was having their problems. They decided to split up. And that's
Made
when,
his move.
yeah. So he was right for
Like
the
a real
picking. he was right for the picking. He just got healthy again.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, so he had
to test the stroke.
yeah, I mean, back was strong once again. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, just up in there. I love this shit.
I know. I got a song that he was singing. I know exactly what he was singing.
He said, yeah. He said,
Let me hit that first.
He said, nope, he can't.
Ray J was probably already there.
Bro.
We ain't about to start no type of rumors on here.
Ray
Hey.
J already fucked to half Hollywood.
He was sitting there like, I'd give Jada 1,000
They
kisses
said Nick
now.
Cannon was the one slaying a lot of Hollywood.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah.
But I don't speak on other men. I don't give a fuck about them.
But you just did.
Facts.
I'm just correcting this man.
Oh,
Hey, has anybody tried his headphones?
Yeah,
Ray J's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ray
I'm about to
J.
say that Incredibles is dope.
The Raycons. Isn't that what they call
Oh,
Ray-
Raycons? No, I didn't try.
I'm saying because Ray J got headphones, right? Yeah, the
Yeah.
wireless joints. I
Yeah,
was thinking about buying
Ray
some.
J, send us 4 pair. We'll trash them.
Vel said August is a simp.
Look,
Corniest move ever.
I'll break it down real simple.
And
and
bro,
easy for
that's what a lot of
everybody.
motherfuckers is mad about that he spoke on it. They're like,
August
said, nigga, if it was me.
August is wrong. Jada's wrong. And Will, in a sense, is wrong.
In a sense, how?
On the strength that that's his
We gonna
marriage.
run a train on this thing.
That's his marriage.
Yeah.
No, this is my thing about marriage. If you don't want to be married and you don't want to do all the extra go through the pain bullshit, then what the fuck do you get married for?
Well, I'm pretty
Like,
sure
Pete, no-
they were married long before.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, marriage is a form of commitment of a life bond. You know you're gonna go through some struggles, and you know you're gonna do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says about a breakup in between.
They committed their decision.
They are still married.
Yeah, and they are still married.
But what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
for August to come in and do what he did, one,
Yeah.
that's foul. Two, it's foul for Jay to allow the bullshit.
Uh-huh.
I don't give a fuck if you on a break and not. That's like me. That's like, yo, if I tell my wife, I know you're not happy, but we're gonna. I want you to be happy. I want you to go find something. I don't mean go fuck somebody, but go find a form of happiness.
Oh, all right.
Then don't be married.
Okay.
Like, marriage is a joke now.
Okay.
Like, it's literally a life joke.
Yeah.
And you see it continuously throughout the years. People got always some excuse on why some shit happens in a marriage. If you don't, there's no marriage. I can break down why cheating is not allowed, or you can't say somebody's cheating.
Okay.
I'll break it down real quick.
I wanted you to, but you
Go
just
ahead,
started
break
on
it
something
down.
else.
Come on, Turbo.
When shit happens, all right. When shit happens in a marriage, let's just say like there was a famous
Before you, I'm gonna let you finish.
Kanye.
But they asked her, "You married Chris?"
I want to, but she has to. I'll get to that. But what I'm saying is like,
That nigga sound like somebody going to jail. So I know I did it, but listen.
all right. Well, look, I'll hit that real quick.
Sex is a form of happiness.
You got it. Well, I can go by a fucking. a speed rep.
I think
But
there's levels to that.
So sex is a form
Yeah.
of happiness to a woman, right? Well, no, we're just gonna use a woman, right? So when a man goes out and gets sex as a form of happiness, he's in the wrong. This is what that means. So when Jada went out and got her, she even said it on the. I felt good. It made me feel good. She went out, got fucked, and everybody's bypassing that because she said it made me feel good. So now we go out, we having fun with the woman in there. Oh yeah, she felt good. That's what she need to do, and it's gonna play on what I got. What else I got? Whenever a woman is in a relationship and she says, because there was a meme about, hey, when I'm married, is it rape if my wife says no? Everybody was saying no. That's because it's her body, right?
You mean yes because it's her body?
Yeah. Well, yeah. There you go. Yes, it's because it's her body, right? Mm-hmm. So if I was to go out and fuck a random bitch, I can say it's my body.
You can.
So you can't get mad
You can.
because it's my body, right? I'm using my body, correct?
You can. Yeah.
That's not cheating, then.
All right. Sure. We'll go with that.
You have to. It's legit.
Okay.
It's legit broken
Bro,
down.
saying somebody has the right to say no doesn't mean somebody else has the right to be like, all right, I'm upset about this.
But no. So if she has the right to say I don't want to do that, right?
Yeah.
Because she doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like going to go fuck another bitch.
Yeah, and she can feel like leaving you.
No.
Yes. What?
No.
Yes.
But it's not cheating though.
That whatever you call it is irrelevant. You're basing it on doing shit based on how you feel. And if she feels like you should wait until she's ready, and you feel like you shouldn't, she can feel like y'all shouldn't be together. You can feel like, bitch, you shouldn't feel like that, and she's like, well, I do, and y'all like,
But that's
well,
what
maybe I don't like how you feel, and she's like, well, I don't like how you feel, how I feel.
But
You
that's
said
what
maybe I feel like we shouldn't be together, and she's like, I feel like you feel like we should feel like we shouldn't be together, and then
That's a
y'all
lot of
not
feeling.
together.
But that goes with what I'm saying.
Yeah,
A lot of feeling.
Well, why the fuck do we justify it when a woman does it, but then when a
bro,
man we
who's
don't?
justified?
You just justified the whole Jada shit.
I'm speaking on the situation.
They're
Everybody,
married.
They were
What's your-
separated.
I don't care, bro.
That don't mean
This
shit.
is my
Like a fun.
You have a feeling based on marriage that is irrelevant to me, bro. I give a fuck about being married or not.
So you
either
don't-
you're
no,
in this
so
relationship
you don't wanna
or
be
you're
married.
not,
So
bro.
you don't want to be married.
Bro, it is
No,
irrelevant to me.
So you don't want to be married.
I don't care.
They are married.
I don't care. Are you not? Is he not
So
listening to
you're
me?
not, how you gonna speak on a married situation if you don't care about marriage?
Because I'm speaking on a relationship, my guy.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Nah, it's not him.
My thing is, whether you're married or not, if you're in a relationship,
a marriage
then
is
you're
not a
in-
relationship.
Why? It's a fucking contract.
It's a
aboard
marriage.
A relationship.
It's a marriage. A relationship is you getting together with your girl, right? So
So a marriage is a completely separate entity.
technically it is.
Fuck your technicals.
Okay. Okay. A marriage is two people coming together saying they are one. That's what a marriage is. That's not what a relationship is.
So you need this contract in order to be one with someone?
Don't ask me that.
But
nigga.
you're the one arguing the point, so I am asking you, nigga.
So wait.
fuck?
Let's go back over. Let's go back over.
Okay.
So what'd you say?
What's my point?
You need. So no. So
Hey, can I
you
read
need.
the comments first?
All right.
All right, go ahead. Read some shit.
Vel said all I hear is Jada's a hoochie. Sean said pretty much everyone in my life knows I cheated on my wife 5 years ago. Her family, my family are friends. Not one person had to go at me for it, and I'm a white man. I can't do shit. I don't know what white man
Had to do with that.
And a flamingo shirt.
Uh,
He wears flamingo shirts. Like
now, I can't do shit now, apparently. But episode 100 coming soon.
Good plug-in.
go check them out. Hey Demi Podcast.
Hey, Demi Podcast.
Sean said, my wife and I only had a marriage 10 years after we got married. And Anthony said, sounds like an entanglement to me. That word's going down in history.
An entanglement?
Yeah.
He said an entanglement, Jada.
I think I get what both of y'all saying when it comes to relationships and marriage. So the relationship side is most definitely, a relationship is more spiritual than a marriage. Relationship is a lot more of a commitment to one another than it is a marriage. Marriage is most definitely a paper. Before religion, marriage was used as business. It was meant for families to stay within power.
Yeah.
when it comes to being in relationship and committed to one another, that is a commitment to one another on a level of spiritual and however love looks, how you feel about your love, because that is a belief to believe this person will have your back, love you from your day, the day you are become who y'all are together until you die. That is a belief. A marriage, in the sense of American right now, is only a paper. That's why they have prenups, because marriage is only a paper. Marriage is literally a commitment by government to show that you can be one when it comes to business. That's why that's why they say it costs a fuck ton of money to divorce each other, because you have now created a one entity of business. That is why marriage is not taken seriously now, because everybody's only aspect of getting married is fucking money, or if you cannot live without this person as in a means of protection and on your own as in support. So when you fall back onto the marriage side of being one another, if your relationship can't survive without that marriage, you probably shouldn't get married, because you're going to end up in a divorce that you so called and be like, oh, I hate this motherfucker, da, 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 but you made that choice. You made that choice. So when you got married, you made that choice to stay with this person legally, government wise. When in a relationship, you should have left when y'all wasn't tethered together spiritually. So the biggest problem we having right now when it comes to falling out with one another is that one of the biggest problems is they say marriages, I think like 60 or 55, some a high percentage of people fall out of marriage because of money. That means you went into marriage only because of money, not because you want to be with this person. Now your relationship probably started out being with this person, but then when your situation came into a point of being marriage, now you created a business with one another, and it's separated because y'all didn't want to hold up y'all end on the business side, and y'all couldn't separate the marriage from the relationship. I'm done.
Oh, all right.
This nigga came on like an attorney.
I'm sorry.
Rent over.
The only reason
My
why,
thing, bro, that's why I say, bro, I could care less.
I understand. I think the problem that people are having with this Jada and Will Smith situation is that they're not looking at it as in the sense of relationship. They're looking at it as the word of business, as the word of marriage. People say she should have never did that. They should never been able to separate because of marriage, because it is a business to stay together. It is something that you have been trained to believe, that in a marriage, that it can only be you two. That is something you're trained to believe. So if you and your wife has a standard of wanting to be able to express yourself any way you want to, I'm talking about even if y'all got married and y'all understand that this person could be fucking another bitch right now. If y'all have that understanding between each other, that business is okay. That business is booming. So, but that is something. But that side of that business comes from a relationship.
All right, all I want to know is right now everybody's on Jada's heels, and everybody knows why. Now, if tomorrow a bitch drops pictures of her and Will during the same time in the same time period, will it change, or will they be on his heels?
They need to be on both of
Would
them.
you say that? Could you repeat that for me, bro? I heard you,
Yeah,
but I wasn't listening.
This is what I'm saying. As long as they keep that same energy.
Look, my main thing about it is I take marriage serious. Now to the person that said, why I'm not married, because she has to reach a certain age point. Because once we get married, I didn't get a chance to live my life. I'm giving you a chance to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Suck as many dicks as you want. But once we hit that contract.
Okay, wow.
I'm about to bust his ass.
Bust his ass.
Don't bust his ass.
No, what I'm saying, now, in his situation of how he just stated what he stated,
Yeah.
that's him speaking on relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That's him speaking on where I need you to be at spiritually before we make this commitment of business, before we become one through license, through government, through paper. I need you to understand where your position is at within our relationship, so this marriage could be a marriage. So that's why he says the age thing, but that's just that. But that's him. Like that's his standard on what it means to be married. So if she understands that their relationship is fine.
Yeah.
They're not going to fall out of the marriage. See, the problem
Yeah.
is, one, you like to say, people are investing way too much time into giving a fuck about Jada and Will's marriage.
Yeah.
But they ain't looking at the fact that they're in their relationship. They are fine.
Yeah.
They are okay.
This is what I keep saying. Motherfuckers.
That's because
Even-
it was
bro.
back then, though.
Yeah, but
Now they work past it, and then the bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Will, once you get off that red table,
Well-
went, bitch, you ain't gonna do this.
Well, here's the thing, though, bro. Here's the thing. When you in a relationship, you are allowed to be mad. Like, we gotta stop.
yeah,
You are allowed to be mad.
you allowed to be upset.
You are allowed to be upset if
You're allowed to be
someone-
angry.
If the someone that you have probably put the most trust into this world has done something to you to make you feel a certain way, you are allowed to express this. You are allowed. So when we take that aspect of you ain't allowed to be upset, this is why people be shooting people.
Yeah.
Because you want to
'cause
shut
motherfuckers-
people up
Yeah.
from expressing how they feel.
Yeah, motherfuckers have a bad day and now they feel like, oh, this isn't worth it. Bitch, you had a bad day.
You know what I'm saying? No, I can't. No, I try not to. I try not to really. I try not to really. How can I put this? I try not to shun anyone. I try not to be like, oh, you just had a bad day. You'll get over it. Because that bad day fuck around turned to a bad month. And now that bad month done turned into you going crazy than a motherfucker.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's our job to be, if someone says, damn, that made me feel some type of way, or that I'm hurt about this, or if I need a break, it's your job it's your job to be that person's go, damn, all right, what am I not doing? What can I do? Is it too late? Because if you have to say these things, because the moment you don't, you are in the wrong.
There is no break in marriage.
That's not what I'm saying. In marriage, there's no break, but in relationships there are.
Man,
I'm stop talking to him. So,
Bro.
You ain't even take your own advice.
she went on a fucking break in a marriage, so you can't.
Bro,
say
stop saying she. They, my guy, they separated. Just because her bitch couldn't keep her mouth shut
oh no,
doesn't mean he didn't have something he was dealing with, bro. And this is my thing. Everybody's assuming Will Smith was
not getting
Just-
it in.
just out there like, nah, we gonna make it work. Nah. He said, hey, I think this shit's done.
Well, you know why too?
Bro,
I ain't gonna say
that's-
that she should have never, but
No, this is my thing, bro.
She
The
was messing
only
with somebody
pro-
that had a platform.
Bro, so you telling me if Will was out there, he was fucking scrubs?
No, what I'm saying.
Nah.
she
What
should've
I'm
went
saying,
on
though,
somebody
what I'm
else's
saying,
platform
the
to
person
talk about it.
the person she's fucking had a platform, but he had nothing to lose. Will probably fucking people that got shit to lose.
Yeah, you might be right.
You know what I'm saying?
You might be right.
Just saying.
Hello from the other side.
You know what I'm saying? He be fucking around fucking somebody, and you hear about it, you go, oh. He was doing that?
Dale did blow up. All the time.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering. if
Let me read these
Jada
comments.
was-
Goddamn.
A-list only.
Hey,
So,
I don't believe that.
Sean said,
A-list.
Marriage, the myth is meant to be something you do when you have a marriage in your relationship. Bad relationships like mine will use marriage as the thing they hoe.
He said ho.
Hoe?
He said
Hoe will make their relationship better.
hope.
Hope. Oh, that thing say hoe.
They
I
definitely
know,
said ho.
but come on, context clues, people.
I'm Ron Burgundy. But as I've learned, as the Smiths have learned, you can't throw a party and all of a sudden have a good relationship. These are facts. Vel said, all marriages nowadays is just inheriting someone else's debt. People don't hold any value to it. Anthony said that does explain a lot. So Jada cheated on Will because he hasn't come out with a hit song or a good movie in years.
That first of all,
No, that's a lie.
that's false. But like I said, there's too many jokes. People can't take this shit
Lando
serious.
said, "I'm never getting married."
Yeah.
He flat out.
But listen, this is my whole thing, bro. people always talk about people don't value marriage, they don't respect marriage, all this shit about marriage. Why are you waiting till you're married to put value on your relationship?
Woo, give yourself a horn, nigga.
There's a reason for that.
No. Give yourself a motherfucking horn, nigga.
No, yeah. Give yourself
He's let him say what he gonna say, and we listening.
because it's
You at the brown table.
No. Well, yeah, it technically is a brown table.
No shit.
No, somebody said the brown table joke, so it was like I was trying to flip it over.
Just
Wait a minute.
I don't just continue on your point.
I kind of want to say like once you get married, I 100% agree with what you said, but when I'm going by what people's thoughts.
Okay.
Once you get married under
your
that,
thoughts is fucked up. I don't know, man.
No, I say under people. So once people go under the eye of God, which is what most marriages are, I think they think that's supposed to elevate their mentality.
I get what you're saying.
Now
I get what
that's
you're
not.
Yeah.
I'm 100% with what you
I
said.
hear what you're
I get what
saying.
you're saying.
And that's my thing. People shit on marriage, but there's so many people that have subpar relationships and don't put their energy into their relationship and I'm gonna just keep fucking around until we're married, then I'll magically change. I'll be a different person once we get married. No, motherfucker.
It gets
You
worse.
gonna be the same shit motherfucker you was
Women
before
don't-
you signed that contract.
Women do not understand. A man with a wedding ring is the worst thing that another female wants to see.
Drama is only entertaining when it is not your own.
Facts.
I like entertaining my own drama.
When
Niggas pack their own shit. For real.
he's speaking on some classic shit, we ain't gonna go there.
I ain't gonna do that right now.
You know, there is when you see people in relationships, and you know, I see a lot of people saying, like, damn, he wants me to cook every day, but can he build a house?
Yeah.
Or you see men go, damn, y'all bitches can't keep the house clean, but then you want me to provide for the house.
Yeah.
The problem that I think people have is that you like we talked about before, people go into relationships and want roles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck, bro. Keep on. I'm about to cut you the fuck off. I'm about to get talking, but yeah, keep on.
He said, "Why is marriage the standard?" Really? Okay. Let me be very clear for people that don't understand marriage. If you're gonna be with somebody, and this person is your teammate, and this person is the person you really really want to be with, there is a lot of benefits to being married. I don't think people understand that.
I'm here for the tax cut.
There you could provide for your family differently for being married.
Yeah.
I think there's a power structure to that too. If you ever like when you see two powerful people who are married,
Yeah.
it changes the dynamic of like how you see that
Because
bond in a sense.
Because once you get to the role of both of you being a powerful entity within your relationship and your marriage, is there a role? No.
No.
Do you think Bay and Jay got roles in the house?
Yeah.
No. You be wrong.
No.
Jay definitely got a
No,
role.
fuck no, they don't got roles.
They
They
don't.
got maids.
And
They got housekeepers.
That's
They
right.
got cooks.
yeah, their role literally one person might be in charge for calling somebody. Not being funny, but just imagine she'd be like, Jay, you supposed to be calling the maids, not me.
Said, why the fuck ain't you call Miranda, motherfucker?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Or Becky with the good hair.
Don't call Becky with the good hair.
Why are y'all like this?
You bet not never call Becky with the good hair.
When you made that comment about people not putting their all within the relationship, but they want to do it when they're married, the reason why marriage tends to fail when you don't put it all in your relationship, as in one another, because you don't know the person you married.
Yeah.
You don't know this individual when it comes time to really be in here.
Listen, I got one piece of advice for people. If you expect your husband or wife to be different than who your boyfriend or girlfriend was, you already fucked up.
Agreed.
I witnessed it. So
You already fucked up. Because if your boyfriend is not husband material and you marry him expecting him to, digivolve or some shit.
Digivolve into deadbeat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't work like that. If the shit that he's doing or she's doing in your relationship as a boyfriend or girlfriend, if this shit is unacceptable for a husband to do or a wife to do,
Ooh,
get the fuck out that relationship.
you wasting everybody's time.
Wasting the fuck out of it. Cause then motherfucker that motherfucker that promised you they wasn't gonna do it again, then they did it again. Then they promised you they wasn't gonna do it again. Then they did it again. Then they promised you, you know what, let's get married and I'll never do it again. And guess what?
Well,
they gonna do it again.
I can believe people can change though. I believe that.
Yeah,
but
people can change.
I believe there has to be an understanding between y'all two
Yes.
for that change to happen.
Listen, and this is my point, bro. Most people, you always see shit about motherfuckers posting some
no,
shit.
Lando. Go, keep going.
You always see shit about motherfuckers posting some shit about how, the new girl gets treated way better than the ex, or the new dude, after the breakup, that person did everything they wanted you to do while y'all were together, but you waited till after y'all broke up to change your life and switch your ways up, and now you're such a better person for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
It's just a lesson.
it's one, I feel like maybe that was a lesson to be learned, but two, I feel like for some people, they're already comfortable with you in this lane, bro.
Comfortability is a very
So for some people,
fucked up thing.
now like you said, some people can learn, some people can do better, but if they not going to do better early in the game,
Mm-hmm.
like if a motherfucker get caught and they keep fucking up and keep fucking up and keep fucking up,
That's just them.
yeah, that's who they're going to be with you.
Yeah.
That's just who they're going to be, bro. They might treat the next one better, but you have already proven to be forgiving, bro. And somebody that's forgiven you 100 times, you're going to be like, oh, what's another one?
That's why America having this problem now.
I was waiting.
Hey, Lando said Disney movies brainwashed us into wanting marriage, and if that's not the outcome, then it's a bad movie.
No.
Sean said you can't know anyone, de facto or not. Most of us don't even know what we are going to do next. I'm gonna snap my finger. You don't know anyone. Just who they show you. Just who they show you. That don't mean don't trust anyone. Just don't think you'll know who people are always going to be. All right, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Lando said expectation breeds disappointment. Lando, I advise you to stay in business by yourself. Okay. If I go in business with anybody, I expect that person to do their job.
Facts.
If I'm having sex with my wife, I'm expecting her to make me happy.
Not with the whiskey dick.
Now,
I don't drink anymore, so I don't end up with whiskey dick. So,
I have whiskey dick every Friday and Saturday.
he's terrible, right? He's terrible.
I feel bad.
What the fuck, man?
When I say know someone, I'm not talking about like know someone like I can read who they are, as in I know them as my child know them.
Yeah, even you don't even know your kids.
We don't, because they do shit that
Bro.
just
just what?
You don't even know the twins.
Who taught you?
Hey, turn his mic
I'm
off.
about to cut his mic, bro. I'm about to cut his mic.
Hey, he slid that shit in there smoothly.
Turn his mic off.
I can't.
That shit is so
I don't.
smooth.
We ain't gonna be talking about this nigga's Murray's episodes.
In the backstage talking about.
In the case of
Ow, whoa.
That was
Don't you do it.
it's fucked up. It's fucked up that as people that we tell ourselves not to invest in people
Yeah,
when
bro.
that is something that we should create a standard for.
Yeah, it's fucked up, bro. Cause you gonna have to roll the dice. You gonna have to take them chances. You gonna have to, you know what I mean, put yourself out there. Cause you can't get the benefits of that so-called happy future if you never put yourself out there.
Bro, the world has created a culture
shit.
to not
world.
trust anyone.
Don't
Do you know how
trust
crazy that is, bro?
that bitch? Don't you trust
My husband
that
broke
bitch?
so many
But
times.
hold on, bro. Hold on. On some real shit. We created a culture not to trust anyone, but we send our kids to school.
Send them to
We
school.
send them to daycares.
Send them
We go to
daycare.
grocery stores.
Grocery
We
stores.
buy shit from other stores.
Yeah.
And everything that we do involves trusting people did their
Trusting-
job.
Trusting the fuck out of people. And you
You
know
what? I'm saying?
what?
Like, Bro.
You know what? My thing is, I think that's why they created Halloween, bro.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Because there's a sense of distrust. But Halloween is the one holiday you literally go to door to door and ask strangers for candy. The one rule you're taught.
Oh my God.
Not
Stranger danger?
stranger danger.
Mm.
And I feel like that
You don't get it? Is your man smoking right now?
that I feel like that instills a sense of trust in you.
And humanity.
Young.
Just a little bit.
And yeah, it brings it back just a smidget.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Do you get it? Do you
and,
understand?
and then when you get home,
Jesus.
your mama say, "Don't you touch nothing until I check all that candy."
Ain't
That's
that
a
crazy? It's right after the show. I ain't fucking explaining shit to him. That is true.
That's
That
definitely
is
a fact.
something that it.
You always got that one kid that's sneaking candy while y'all going trick or treating though.
Bad as all hell.
Motherfucker.
talking about, Mom, did you say we can't have no candy? Dry snitch.
Ignorant as hell. Look, hey, bro, my youngest son be snitching on all his brothers. I'd be like, yo, I'd be like, it's bedtime, right? Because usually he's on my ass, okay? He's the first one to get the bad news, okay? I'm like, it's bedtime. He'd be like, so you want me to tell them that it's bedtime? I'm like, Che, no, I got it. Man, he walk in the other room, all you hear is, hey, Dad said it's bedtime. If one of these motherfuckers don't move, he come back to me and be like, Dad, I told him it was bedtime, but they ain't listening to me. I'm like, all right. I can't sit down while I tell him bedtime and everybody else ain't getting the applied pressure. So then I gotta go in the room and be like, hey guys, it's bedtime. And it's like they don't really care that Che told me, but I know they be looking like nigga. Like, come on, bruh. But then I have to remember that he's on as a kid is a trust and fair system. It ain't there's no you get to do what you want to do because you're who you are.
Yeah, no gray areas.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, it's bedtime for all the kids in the house. You're a kid. I know you's a kid because my dad tells you what to do. You a kid. It's bedtime. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that's something that
Said my system is if you get homework, you's a kid.
yeah, I swear to God, bro. But that's something that that's something that as adults we lose when it comes to instilling that belief in everybody else. So if everybody in this room had a job,
First thing you say as a kid is, I can't wait till I get older. That way I ain't got to listen to nobody.
yep.
I can do what the fuck I want. That's a lie.
Definitely.
Because you still got to listen to so many dumbass people.
Who?
As an adult,
Oh yeah.
just you get a job. Even if you start your own business, guess what? You got customers you got to listen to, bro.
My mom told me at a very young age, you're going to work with people that if you saw them out in public, you will probably punch them in their mouth.
Cops.
Work with people.
I don't work with cops. See, that's that Cager shit, bro. I told you. Did you check him?
I wish we
Did
had
you
a
check him
camera
for a
while.
while? Did you check him for a wire, bro? Cause
Nah, wait.
I got you.
Wait, no.
Might be on the back.
check that man's hat, bro.
He's patting on the SCV clothing. But nah, I've been working with the cops recently.
Who's having corona babies?
Not me.
Well,
I did
You
have a
just
child.
did.
Well,
Facts.
she was pregnant before the corona.
You had corona back.
No, I didn't. Don't say that.
Nigga, the doctor said they didn't know what the fuck.
I don't give a fuck what the doctor said. I'm telling you what I was not told.
They didn't know what the fuck it was.
They were like, you got eczema?
I like turtles. But that's something that is in people that we have to quit. So all right. So now we go back to the Jay and Will shit, right?
Oh shit, we back.
They have more trust in each other than they do explaining their reasons in public.
Yeah, cause bro, I feel like the only reason they said anything is because August
Bitch ass.
got out there talking. Bro, they would have never brought this shit to the red table, to the blue table,
You know
to
why?
the orange table, to the white table, to the black table.
You know
That's a
why?
fact.
Because it ain't nobody's goddamn business.
Said, look, her side bitch couldn't keep her mouth shut.
He keeps saying.
And now everybody's dealing with this shit.
Why
bro.
is he called a side?
I think it's go.
Listen,
He's acting like one.
Bro, everybody's convinced she cheated. So in that case, he was a side bitch.
Couldn't keep them in order.
Yeah, she, yeah, I mean,
Had to be
Listen,
full
100%.
savage.
The only way you
believe-
keep him in order is she was pimping.
bro.
I mean,
Everything was cool for years. She was, you know what I mean, walking around the house bouncing. I get around.
Did he just sing a Tupac song?
he definitely
You got it.
Full circle.
There's layers
Full
to this.
circle.
There's layers to this shit. There's layers to this shit. You don't get no basic ass joke out this motherfucker. This creative noise.
did a full circle.
Hey, you know what I mean? Shit was good for years till she fucked with a young buck that didn't know how to act when she dropped that thing on him. And now
fact.
Hey, bro.
he out there with the, you know what I mean, with the snitch hair.
Hey, bro.
You know what I mean?
All dreadhead snitch.
Hey, bro.
No, with the Keisha Cole. Now he felt like he had to tell somebody something.
Hey, bro. They said. They said August Alsina's Brenda's baby.
Oh shit.
That was me.
Oh no. Oh, this is terrible. Anywho,
Airhorn myself.
See, y'all fucked up.
He said
Bro.
somebody.
bro, listen.
That shit came around fast.
It's a fucked up situation, and now everybody's in it just because of their level of fame, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This shit happens to people every day, bro.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, whether they are, you know, separated academically. See, I hate that they use that word because now I gotta say it.
She
And I
wanted a
hate
fresher
saying it.
Prince.
Oh no!
What?
Oh
Yo.
no! No!
She wanted a fresher print. Well, ain't nobody had more swag than Will. I don't give a fuck what
Yeah.
nobody say.
West
Bro.
Side New Orleans out.
Will Smith could drop a CD right now and they'll still do better than August Alsina's whole catalog.
I promise you it would.
That's a fact.
Just
There's motherfuckers in Japan in line right now just because you said that.
these are facts. Wait, what?
He said Will Smith.
Did you?
Yes, I
They
did.
saying nigga.
They better ease up on the jiggy with it.
Hey, listen. That is the definition of an international man.
Oh, Will Smith,
fact.
most definitely. Facts.
Listen.
Facts.
But that's my whole thing, like that, and that's another thing that makes this such a big deal, cause he is Will Smith. He's not no normal motherfucker. He is
He's an A-list.
Will Smith. You understand what I'm saying? So
That's
there's
A-list
motherfuckers.
slang.
There's motherfuckers out there. What they call him? A $40 million man?
Yeah, 20.
$20 million
Yeah,
man?
the 20 million club is something they do in Hollywood for when
Yeah.
you get big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure he's.
So just
Oh, most definitely.
that's they starting bid
Yeah,
to get
that's
him
the
in a
minimum.
motherfucking movie.
Yeah.
So
That's why they was mad as hell Wild Wild West did what it did. Because Wild
bro,
Wild West was the first movie he made 20 million on.
my thing is people keep shitting on Wild Wild West.
That's
That
a
movie-
great
It's
fucking
good-
that
movie.
movie's fucking amazing.
Still to this day.
Bro,
I thought it was dope.
People like, oh, Will never made a bad movie. They go, what about Wild Wild West? And I'm like, what the fuck about Wild Wild West?
Wild
That
Wild West was
movie-
the Django before
that
we had
movie-
Django.
That's a fact.
That movie was
That's a
fucking,
fact.
He was just
fucking amazing.
he was just this is Django after Django. He just out there slaying shit now. Just, but Wild Wild West was a very good movie. I don't. First of all, Wild Wild West was a great movie for kids.
Yes.
Only because
And
now
we
that
got-
I'm older,
we
it's
got
Wasn't
to
no
see-
niggas on that day.
Hell yeah, that was probably the first time. That was probably the first time I seen a perky booty in you know what I mean?
in a Wild West movie.
On a big screen. That fucker, she turned around, that flap was open. I said, "Oh my god!" I see her whole butt.
That
Nigga said, but
you know why? Because Will Smith was an actor that like he showed us a black person in a Western movie. Not saying that they weren't in it before, but we didn't know them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was.
that before.
He
time.
was still a black person. He wasn't a black character.
Yes.
in Wild Wild West.
He was
Bad.
He was black.
Yeah.
Like
He was a black man in
yeah.
Wild Wild West.
You heard what he said on the one part. It's
Oh,
like it's like he's like, ooh, that sounded racist. Django Unchained from the start. I don't know. Will listen to August album for clues. Lando, I'm gonna need you to do a favor. Please turn that phone off.
Said, go ahead and log out for the day, brother. Said you did your part for the internet.
You won.
You've done what you needed to do today.
In
Go
case y'all
ahead.
don't know who Lando Ash is, he has a new song. I'm pretty sure it was a new song, but I seen a cover art for it. So check him out.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good plug-in.
Hey, I always got plug everybody.
Whoa.
but anywho,
I'm
I'm not about to
whoa.
entertain.
I'm
that
only
shit.
putting.
Nope, not about to entertain that shit.
All right.
Cause you.
I mean, him
are
plugging.
Gay.
Anyway.
Oh, so gay.
G-A-Y
Homo gay.
H-O-M-O-O.
You so gay.
Fruit basket in.
H-O-M-O.
The
I
nigga can't spell.
I would say I don't think he spelled that.
Homo.
I think he spelled H-M. Oh.
It's extra long.
All right, August.
Mo.
You know him and Jada sat down and talked about everything that was going to say before they even said that red table.
That's why he was already crying.
Stop it.
How come she don't
Bro,
love me, man?
Bro,
You know what? I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Bro, he did not want to do that interview, bro.
One person said on there, I can't, and this crossed my mind. They said Will Smith is such a great actor. I couldn't tell if he was hurt, sad, or did not give a fuck.
Yeah.
He ain't
You
give a
gotta
fuck.
think. He convinced you that fucking mannequins were real in the movie.
Bro, this man
No!
this man convinced you that he was really on that subway bathroom floor with his son.
Oh, yeah. In the pursuit.
Yes. Like,
Pursuing that shit.
bruh.
Yeah, I mean, foot on the door.
Go ahead. I already
Talking
know
about
what you gonna
occupied.
say.
Occupied.
What you gonna do? The song? When our son's all alone.
What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone
Call
on the
August.
bedroom floor because he's hungry? And the only way to feed him is to
Get
sleep
Dick
with
down by
August
August.
for a little bit of money.
Now Will is home. You gotta get.
What would you?
Hey, you gotta let us vibe.
Nah. What would you do if your wife? What would you do if your wife was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because she horny, and the only way to treat it is to give her August for a little bit of money?
Y'all are petty.
Oh,
Now Will is home. Getting real jiggy now.
oh, fuck! This is terrible.
It
He
is.
came up to August like, I need you to go sleep with Dick. I'll give you platinum on your album.
If he goes platinum, I swear to God,
Bro, I have yet to hear a song.
I haven't.
I have.
August lost a lot of heat when he really got sick. He
Yeah,
because he was big. His
But
music was dope.
That
back
jam,
then.
he dropped with Jada Texas got some views.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, he dropped this like 2 years ago.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's
Just
called
know.
Nunya, bro.
Just
Yep.
know, Jada was riding it like a porn star.
Yeah,
Facts.
But he said this in the song.
bro, it's her. It's
Jada Pinkett's only what 4'5".
I don't
She's
know.
a small little bitch. I seen her.
4
Why
foot
she have to be a
5.
bitch?
God,
I mean, yeah, I ain't
no, bro. He said 4'5". Do you know how little that
Yes.
Wait,
bro.
we'll give her like 5'1".
is? Okay, because he said
little bitch.
4'5". I think that's technically a little person.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think anybody can feel that pussy.
He said he got too much money to give a fuck about a bitch doing a nigga 5 years ago.
That's a fact.
Just the two of us. All can cut, and if he tries.
Bro, we is not about to do all these songs right now, bro. Oh fuck!
There's gonna be like 6 more. I can see it.
Let me catch the cadence. Augie, since the first time I met you, I knew you was trouble.
I want to keep going.
Bro, there's something wrong with y'all, man.
Says the guy that was just singing.
Facts.
Bro, I gotta keep putting it off on y'all.
See, we done did all this serious shit just for y'all to end up doing this.
Full circle.
It did. No
He
comment.
said, I give her 1,000 kisses now. Yeah. Hey, so do you think August can do that Will remix?
Do you think his pickup lines came from Hitch?
Whoa. He hired Will to fuck his own wife.
He came in like a real nigga.
Hey.
Will hates the month of August now. Facts. I actually, if we're gonna put ourselves, if you put yourself in, all right, this is my last question. If you put yourself in Will Smith's shoes right now, what would you do?
Bro,
I'm
like,
gonna get you back, right?
bro, y'all assuming he already ain't been.
No, what I'm asking though, I'm just asking you a question
already know
on
he did.
if you were Will Smith, what would you do in his shoes right now?
Well, that puts a lot of assumptions in the situation.
We just gonna hypothetical.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we're saying, what's the situation? The situation is the shit was actually foul and they was still together and the shit went, you know what I mean, she just got caught. Or
I'm talking
they was
about-
actually separated and all that.
I'm talking about right now with the information we have right now for what's going on. If you were Will at that red table talk, how would you leave it? What would you do when you left that red table?
I didn't watch the whole thing.
Okay.
I definitely
I
didn't
watched
watch
the whole thing.
I definitely didn't watch the whole thing.
I did.
No,
I
bro.
ain't
As soon as they said, "Oh, we were separated" and all the sex shit, I was like, "All right, I don't care."
I was
less."
about to say, yeah.
Like,
that
and-
was all it was for me.
Yeah,
I didn't even hear the entanglement part.
yeah. I heard the entanglement. I stopped right after entanglement, Jada.
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
Nah, yeah.
Lando said August was on the pursuit of happiness yelling, "I am legend" on Independence Day.
That was good.
Oh my god.
That was good.
Yo, you gotta relax,
He showed up he showed up with the outfit of looking like a man in black.
bro.
I mean, we can already say Will's a blockbuster.
Why are we doing this?
We just throwing parts out this.
What did I tell you?
Oh shit.
I told you there was gonna be a whole bunch more.
Oh yeah.
And it's sad because I don't know. I fuck with Will heavy.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
You know what
Bro,
I'm
this
saying?
changes nothing for me.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But-
saying. It changes nothing.
I don't care. But I think
If you
the
throw
reason
a movie right now, I'm still gonna go see
the
it.
only issue I have with it is that is the amount of standards people put on to a celebrity's relationship, but not their own.
Yeah. Yes. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
This nigga ain't even hear what I said.
He did.
Yes, bitch.
That nigga, first of all, I seen that nigga. He gave me the face the dads give their kids when they take kids talking.
He did a dead zone.
No. I was. Fuck you. First of all, I don't agree to shit if I don't fucking hear what you said. You bitch motherfucker. You bitch made. Fuck you. Ooh, you lucky I ain't set my fucking. I should punch you in your shit.
Says the person that got accused of stealing. But No,
Who? Who?
where are you?
Who got accused?
Is he out?
Probably.
But so I forgot what to say.
That's good. Use
Oh yeah, no. People putting standards of their how high they hold people's celebrity standards of relationship, how they should act, and how they should be as a person.
It's relationship goals.
Yeah, but not even the relationship goals upon themselves. That you can't make a relationship goal if you're not in the same fucking tax bracket.
That's a fact.
Because
Well, I guess.
the only reason why I say that is because Will and Jada has financial freedom to actually, maybe even more, have time to actually love one another.
We gonna run a train on this. True.
Dear Lord.
Come on, baby. True.
I don't think that's where you was going with it, was it?
No, because people don't want to believe it, but financial freedom creates a different substance within a relationship.
Well, that means financial freedom means she should go find happiness is something other than dick.
She found it in August.
She said that's the reason why she's not with August.
She shouldn't have been with August.
That
If you
listen,
say so,
I'm
bro.
just telling you after the fact that she said that's why she wasn't with him because that's not where her happiness was being found at.
And she didn't have any movie roles around that time.
Oh my God.
This is a fact.
She still don't.
Well, actually, she was working. I think
did
they
the
just
Batman.
finished up Gotham.
Yeah, she did the dog.
But either way, the biggest problem is that people were putting so much pressure on their own lives, looking at celebrities' lives. So you had people looking at Kanye West and Kim or Travis Scott and whoever that goofy bitch
Kylie
is.
Jenner.
That goofy bitch. Oh god.
Or even Nicki and her husband, or
Whoa.
Cardi B and Offset, Gucci and Keisha. There's so many relationships that people see that they watch. That they watch this on social media. It's something that you see every day. You're literally cultivating your mind to believe this is what your relationship should be like.
Oh yeah.
That's what I said.
All this shit
Relationship
is.
goals.
No. I'm not saying that's relationship goals. I'm
and,
talking about
bro-
you're creating a standard within yourself that you're not even going to live up to.
Yeah, and like I said, it's the same thing we spoke on before about motherfuckers wanting their life to be like a romantic comedy,
Like honeymooners.
What?
What?
Say that one more time.
like honeymooners.
Wasn't that bitch ass nigga Steve Harvey in that shit?
Yes, he
Man,
was.
fuck that nigga. His
That was
mustache and his
aggressive.
big ass suits.
All right, let's not.
You know what? The only reason why I will wear that
You know
motherfucker
what?
suits.
He told us why he mad at Steve Harvey today. It ain't because of the cooling. It's because he lost that court case in his suit the whole time.
Fuck that nigga.
Anyway,
The only reason why I wear that nigga
bro,
suits to
we
hold
not-
an AK in that bitch. To
Bro.
shoot that nigga. Hey yo,
Bro, I'm about to
this
cut his
nigga got a
mic.
whole.
Cut his mic
Cut,
off.
cut my shit off.
I'm about to cut his fucking mic. Anyway, people like you said, people base their standards off of unrealistic shit. Like we spoke on this shit before. Like people want their life to be like romantic comedy, and the moment they feel like it's not like that, they feel like
It's failed.
it's not worth it. They're not unhappy. They're not miserable. There's nothing bad in their relationship. They're just not on a romantic high 24 hours a day. Yeah, I mean, but this is my thing. You base your life off of, you want your life to be like a romantic comedy, but you fail to realize, if anything, this romantic comedy is an hour and a half long. Okay. And they're putting, in some cases, 2-3 years worth of life in this hour and a half movie.
Yeah,
And you keep forgetting half of this movie
was a problem.
this couple wasn't even fucking together
Facts.
because they were having problems.
Facts.
And the times they were happy, all happened in slow motion. And that shit only lasted
20 minutes.
Maybe you are way overestimating that shit.
I am.
Slow motion moments happen 3-4 minutes at a time.
Wasn't a Notebook a sad movie?
A romantic. He still didn't get an answer to what the fuck she wanted.
This one's the air horn. Air horn. Man, Air. Hey, yo. All facts.
Bro,
You know how like it's the same way when people say their kids is watching other kids play with toys.
Yeah.
A lot of adults don't want to believe that their mind is being coerced into believing something because they're grown.
Yeah.
They don't believe that because you can't tell an adult you're being tricked.
Bro, it's the thing is you never most people, even I would say all people, they never grow out of FOMO, bro. People always have the fear of missing out. Now, some people are better at, being like, well, fuck it. You know what I mean? Or caring less about, that missing out, but it's always still there. You're always still aware of, well, this is happening over here, but some people are better at being like, I don't give a fuck what's happening over there. Like,
Facts.
but as a kid, it's definitely like, but I want to be over there.
Oh, he's getting some pussy.
Said, I know we playing with water guns over here.
Who is
But-
Terry Coon?
Terry Crews, man.
Oh.
Oh no.
Play on word.
I thought this was a real person.
Hold on, wait. No, fuck this bullshit. Hold on, I don't want to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Y'all want us?
I was done. I was done.
Y'all want us to start like flaming these motherfuckers, giving real pins? We got cash that. Cause that damn, I done did COVID all of No, that Terry Crews shit, that needs to be addressed in a sense.
It do.
Because I'm getting sick and tired of this shit.
Oh, yeah.
You can't tell motherfuckers the truth and then you call the nigga a coon. He's telling you a factual statement.
Yeah, I
What
feel
factual
like
statement did he say?
I feel like a lot of shit he said. It's the same thing. People can't take advice from people they don't like.
This is true. You can't
So,
kill the messenger. I mean, you can. You seen what happened to
No,
300 though.
once somebody gets in a category that they're like,
Right,
oh,
well.
they said or did something that people perceived wasn't for the culture. Now, from now on, anything they say or do
Is
taken aggressively.
true.
I think now that the entertainment factor has taken over people understanding and thinking about what the truth is.
What did Terry say? What did he say?
Well, I think the last thing people are pissed about now was he was speaking on, I don't know exactly the quote, but paraphrasing.
Are all white people? Oh, is that the one? Where
Yeah.
all white people are bad.
All white people aren't bad. All black people aren't good. We don't want to make black pride and turn it into black power or some
Black
shit like
supremacy.
black
Yeah.
supremacy.
Yeah.
We don't want black supremacy and shit like that.
What is a coon?
He doesn't. He's Australian.
Okay, I had to think about that for a second. He is from Australia. Okay.
I feel like I would tell you to Google it, but
It's gonna come up with a bunch of
your internet browser will probably be like, "Oh, this man's racist."
or
Let's give
really,
him a bunch of information.
or in his demographic, it really just might be raccoons.
Yeah.
Okay,
black people are the
I don't know.
most racist people on this planet.
go ahead. Google racial slur coon,
I can't believe he believes that.
Who? What?
bro.
Fact.
No, fuck what you talking about. No race has a monopoly on racism.
As in, like, they
There
don't-
is
not-
no-
like no race holds that capital of
Yeah.
being the best at the.
Wh-
I'm gonna say,
like,
let me ask this one
listen,
question. Hold on, let me ask this one question.
I think when it comes to racism, I feel like all ethnicities have like
Yes.
even playing field as far as they know all the fucked up shit about everybody, and they know all the fucking bullshit, and some believe it, blah blah, the bullshit. But
Which race is more favored?
You know what I thought about something?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me finish this. If you compare white and black people when it comes to racial terms,
yeah,
there's a book on black racial terms towards black people.
yeah,
The racial term that most black people tend to use for white people is not even a racial term.
The crack.
yeah, that was an actual job.
Yes. So
Honky.
Crack.
I'm just saying.
Crack.
the and the only reason why I say this is because if we compare the two when it comes to
We ain't got time for this shit,
racial
bro.
term, know what I'm saying though? When
Bro.
we compare the two, black people have a lot.
Yo,
there's a
y'all
lot
really
of
want us to talk
derogatory
about this
terms
shit?
Yeah.
Cash at this niggas.
Oh yeah,
We gonna go in.
yeah. I feel like white people
Wait, I
have,
just said
have
cash
spent
app.
have spent a lot more time thinking about being hateful.
Yes.
There
What
are
was the-
songs They have written books. There are songs.
What
there
is
are.
that? What is?
Listen, we got time, bro. We got 20 seconds. It's time to go.
I know, but there's a bean out there named Nigger Toes.
We ain't got time for this. Hey,
You right.
hey.
I don't hate races.
Thank you.
Just some people.
All right.
Hey, thank y'all for joining.
Yeah, if y'all really want us to be on the bullshit, you know, we gotta make a
Hey.
living. Hit that cash.
Hey,
app
thank
up.
y'all for joining us on Post
Facts.
Shopping
Thank
episode
you.
80.
I sell dick.
God damn it,
What
bro.
the fuck?
God damn it. All right, y'all. It's your boy, Mister, the
Wait,
cameraman.
You got $20
Dubs
on
in the
pump.
building.
On
Dubs
pump
in the
5, I
building.
give you 5
All
pumps.
right, that's Willius over there.
I
'cause
sell
he's
dick.
Just, he's just the same as this
Yeah,
shit.
I'm selling dick.
Yeah, his mic's off. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us on Porch Trapping. My name is Mr. the Cameraman. We got Dubious, we got Willius, and we got this weird motherfucker over there air humping the air. Yeah. Thank you.
And shout out to Jamila's Creative Creation. Oh, you too late, bro. Check her out.